Yay.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hello. I am Heather, and we are here at Children's Book World, and I am super excited because I'm here with three of my most favorite authors and people who I adore. The authors of Upside Down Magic, Emily, Sarah, and Lauren. Everybody say hi.
Hi. We love you, Heather.
I love you guys. So all right. So we decided to do something a little bit different and a little bit fun tonight. We're going to have like a game show. Only it's not the contestants that win the prizes, it's you guys at home.
So it's like we're playing for our favorite charity.
So what we're going to do is if you comment or ask a question, we are going to put your name in our Dritten Bowl. And then at the end, we are going to pick a couple random winners for some Upside Down Magic prizes that we have. So if you are on Facebook or YouTube, you will see the comments section below, and that's where you can comment or ask your question. So I am going to ask some easy questions at the beginning. These are nice and easy. And all of the authors have either a whiteboard or a piece of paper.
Right.
They're going to write their answers on there. But I'd like you guys at home to also write your answers or put your questions in. All right, here we go. Let me get question number 1 up here. Would you want to be a fluxer, flare, flicker, or fuzzy? Flyer, too.
And then are we supposed to wait to show you our answers until you tell us?
Yes, wait. So just to remind people at home, I know you guys all know this, but fluxers are shapeshifters. Flares make fire. Flyers can fly. Flickers can go invisible. And fuzzies can communicate with animals. All right.
Good. Yeah.
This book is from in the movie. So if you've only seen the movie and not the book, just do the best you can.
All right. Let's see your answers.
In the down below.
Down below. Boom. Oh, Emily would like to be a flare. Oh, to bake lots of cakes. Aww. That's a great idea. Lauren, a fluxer.
Because what? Fun. Then I get to do everything. Then I can bake cakes with my dragon breath.
A flicker to hide her mess. Okay. I love it. That's awesome. Okay. All right. So this next question I'm going to ask, you cannot pick the first book and you cannot pick the most recent book. Which is your favorite book in the series? Can't be the first, can't be the most recent.
Some people watching might not have read all 7, but there are 7 books.
And the 8th one will be out this summer.
I know. We are literally writing. Well,
we finished it.
Copy editing yesterday.
Awesome. And I was going to put that one as my favorite, but I decided that that's not fair since it's not out there yet. It's kind of the last. So
I wonder if we're going to say the same ones.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Reveal.
Oh. Wait, I can't remember. There it goes. Yeah.
Emily and Sarah, you both said dragon overnight, but the big shrink was Lawrence. All right. So Emily, why?
The kids in Upside Down Magic go on a overnight field trip to a dragon rescue center, which is like a zoo, except for ethical, because the dragons who are there cannot be, they cannot live in the wild. They have something, they're hurt or whatever. So it's basically a giant dragon zoo. And this is like my dream. And it was fun to write. We got to invent all these different kinds of dragons. And hijinks ensued. It was really
you know what the cantaloupes like to not the cantaloupes like to eat. See, I keep switching my words. What do the dragons like to eat, Emily?
There's a certain kind of dragon called a tangerine dragon, which is a very, very large dragon, and the kids get to feed them cantaloupes. And
they dump them down at them.
Lob these cantaloupes down into the habitat, and the dragons like pounce on them and
Yeah. I like this one also for a few reasons. One, this is one of them that I came up with the idea. I don't know. I can't tell you all. It was. I remember where I was. I was at the Girl Scouts, an event for my daughter. And we drove out like a camping type place, and I thought, oh, this would be a really fun place to have an upside down magic into. It was just the beginning of it, not the dragon part. And we all came up with different ones of the ideas. I can't remember who came up with which of all the other initial spark of one, but I remember coming up with this one. But it's my favorite because it was the easiest to write. This is one of the only books in this series that I feel like wrote itself, and I don't know why. I don't know how easy it was. It was painless to write.
Yeah, it was a very.
We were on vacation, Sarah. Remember, Emily and I wrote it.
No, oh, that's why. Yeah.
Just kidding. But you love overnight camp, and you write so many books about overnight camp, and it always is fun because then the kids get to be hanging out on their own and not at their own houses. And honestly, I think you might have come up with the ideas for all of the books.
No, I don't think so. But this one, I remember where I was when I came up with it.
And I picked The Big Shrink because, all right, Emily, I'll probably get it wrong. I'm always confusing Marigold and Willa, but I think this one's about Marigold, who has fitting magic. She makes up that term. She her magic is just doesn't fit into one of the boxes, and she can make things smaller and then not always make them bigger again. But she learns with her tutor to make things bigger. And so she makes amazing big things like really big dumplings. And she also learns the fifth graders decide to have a revolt in this book because they're mad about not being able to bring dregs to school. And dregs are these toys, or like a fad toy is an egg that bursts into a dragon. We had dragons. We really love dragons, I guess, huh? And the dragons wobble around and do things and eat raisins and poop. And they're very cute. And Principal Gonzalez said, you can't bring them to school. And the kids said, what? No. And so they have a revolt and they all turn tiny. And I think I just loved getting to see, I feel like we never got to know Marigold the way I don't know about you guys, Sarah and Emily, but we definitely know Nori. We definitely know Elliot. Like I liked the fact that Marigold got to step out and, be sassy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Marigold is also not in the movie, but she is probably the most upside down of all of the upside down magic characters because her magic doesn't even fit as an upside down version of one of the 5 F's of magic. Mm-hmm. It just drinks things. And she's invented that name Fitter that Lauren mentioned for herself. She's kind of uncategorizable. And so I think she's a really special character that way.
Well, and I also think she's really good at she's pretty, Sarah and Emily, tell me if you think this is true. She accepts herself pretty easily. Like she doesn't worry so much. She's like, I am what I am. I'm not one of the 5 F's. And she's the one who said, so, maybe the teachers don't like that, but I'm not going to make myself fit into what they think I need to be.
Yeah, and she inspires the other characters in the books also to realize that they don't have to fit into the 5 F's too.
Yeah.
So speaking of characters, our next question is, which character are you most like?
Can we say what the others are most like? Can't I answer?
Yes.
Most like?
Yes.
Okay.
You can definitely put down what you think your co-authors are most like. Absolutely.
All right, that's what I'm going to do then. I'm even going to spell the name correctly.
I don't think I will. I can't say. I have no idea.
All right. I guess I'll add me too.
And I bet you we all get this the same.
We do too. All the who knows. All right.
We can tell the story as why we know this, the other because of the. Okay. All right, ready?
Are you ready?
I'm writing.
All right.
Wait, let's read it one by one. Yeah, Sarah, you show us yours, and Heather, you read it.
Yes. Okay. Elliot is Sarah. Nori is Lauren. I can't read that. I did my eyes up. Sebastian is Emily.
We all wrote the same thing.
Oh, yep, we sure did.
Okay, who wants to tell the story of what happened 2 weeks ago?
Well, first, Sarah, I want to see your Elliot. I want to see if you spelled it the right way.
It's double L.
Yes! You got it.
Every time in the manuscript, I do it differently.
Yeah.
Did you guys
I should capitalize quicker. I can't remember.
Did you have this question before?
No, but Sarah, you tell the story.
Well, what happened was I don't remember exactly what it was, but I think Emily was right. We were all in a Google Doc, okay? We were outlining the book. And Emily was writing something about Sebastian and Nori. And then instead of saying Sebastian, instead of saying Nori, she wrote Lauren.
Wait, can I add in? Because it was actually a part. So in this new book, we're always cracking ourselves up. But in this new book, the coach has this air horn, and he keeps blowing it, and it goes wah, and it's really, really loud. And Sebastian hates it. It's so overstimulating. And Nori loves it. She's like, ooh, maybe I can get an air horn. And obviously I do have an air horn. Emily, I'll put it away when you come to it's really fun though. It's great for calling the kids.
What kind of person would ever want to listen to an air horn?
Oh, wait, so I don't want to listen to it unless I'm the one. Totally. And so Emily's writing in the Google Doc, and he's writing something like, Sebastian was really irritated by how annoying, and then instead of saying Nori, she typed Lauren. I was like, Emily. But she loves me, and I love her.
Yeah.
Okay, so along those lines, which character would you choose as a friend?
Oh.
Aw.
Aw. Well, of course, all of them, but I guess you
I
want
was just gonna write that.
you want a more interesting answer. So,
I was just gonna write that.
Hmm.
Now I'm not choosing any of those three because I feel like that would be problematic. So I'm choosing outside of those.
I'm afraid I'm betting we might all say the same one again.
Pepper.
Oh, very
Marigold.
good.
Oh, interesting. 2 peppers and a marigold.
Why'd you pick Marigold, Sarah?
Because she knows what she wants and she isn't afraid to say it. And I respect that in a young girl.
Why'd you guys say pepper?
Yeah, why pepper?
Well, because she'll be quiet and just let me talk. because she's sweet and loyal and funny and has lemon drops.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Pepper in the movies is different. I love Pepper in the movies. She's got a really great attitude and her magic is very cool. And lots of people have loved her in the movie. But in the book, she is quite a different character. She's still a friend of Nori. She's still in the Upside Down Magic class. But she is a fierce, which means that she frightens animals instead of coaxing them to her like a Fuzzy does. And she is very petite and kind of quiet and has a lot of inner strength and some interesting creative parts to her personality that come out when you get to know her. But
magic makes her sad sometimes because it's one of those that doesn't have an automatic great side. Like flying is fun. What's fun about scaring animals, you know? So that's something that it causes her. In fact, when Nori first goes to Dunwittle Magic School, she hears rumors of this scary Pepper the Fierce, and Pepper is kind of an androgynous name. And so she doesn't know who Pepper is. She's never met Pepper. And she runs into this sweet, adorable, shy-ish kid. And she's like, oh my gosh, we have to be careful about Pepper the Fierce. And then right then they go into the classroom and Miss Starr has them introduce themselves. And this cute little kid is like, and I'm Pepper. So it's just my heart goes out to her.
We did get a couple of votes here for Zinnia too.
Oh, no. Really? Tell them.
Just letting you know.
Xenia, yay. Nobody, that's fantastic.
yeah.
All right. So now we're going to move on to some harder questions.
Okay.
All right. So we know that you guys all have to come up with ideas, and occasionally not everything makes it into the book. Who has the hardest time giving up an idea?
No, that is a hard question, Sarah. I don't know why you're giggling.
Emily seemed to know right away.
Oh no!
Hold on, wait. I'm not. Okay. All right. Hold on. I'm ready. Are we ready?
Ready.
Ah.
I like how Emily picked herself, but you guys picked each other. That's pretty funny. Okay, so along the lines of how well do you know your co-authors?
God, I'm bad at these. Yeah.
Nori's favorite ice cream is chocolate. What's your favorite flavor of ice cream, and what are your co-authors' favorite flavors of ice cream?
Woo! I have no idea.
You know.
Okay, I'm ready.
Wait, I'm almost ready.
What's your favorite ice cream, Heather?
What's my favorite ice cream?
Yeah.
My favorite ice cream is mint chocolate chip. Breyers. It has to be Breyers.
It does have to be. Wait, hold on though. Breyers or Baskin Robbins, and they now sell
Oh,
that.
yeah.
And they now
Because
sell it in
Baskin's
the
is
grocery
green.
stores. Those are
Yeah,
the
no.
only two. I'm with you.
I totally get that.
Right.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, reveal. Oh, let's see. All right, I'm going down to Lauren first. Oh, Emily. She thinks yours is butter pecan.
Come on,
Sarah,
Emily.
coconut chip, and mint chocolate chip.
I
Yes.
don't think we've ever had ice cream together. Is that weird?
Yes, it is
So-
very weird.
Sarah says hers is actually chocolate, which is
I was gonna say Emily's would be vanilla, but I thought that might be an insult. Let me see what she said.
But yeah,
Dulce de leche. That's good.
slime.
Slime,
She also said
Emily. Now
slime.
that is a joke. No, and Emily, Sarah, booger. All right.
booger. Oh dear.
You know, our
right.
local,
Together. That's really
And Emily's the dignified one.
yeah.
Okay, so now you know you're all gonna have to go out for some ice cream.
But hold on, here's an idea for another book. We should have them. Well, they do go out. They go out for slushies, I guess, or like Mason one. But we have an ice cream store here
ice cream
in one of them where they sit at a table. And
the one
Scott is wearing his head cone. But
when they go to see Everyday Cake.
yes,
Yeah.
But my local ice cream store always has a flavor that's something like sardine or ramen noodle, and people
Oh,
gross. Yeah,
no, there's certain things I'm not sure should be ice cream.
sardine
Okay.
is one of them.
The reason we haven't eaten ice cream together, though, in case kids out there don't know, is we don't live in the same city.
That's
So we are, Sarah's in Los Angeles, I'm in Brooklyn, New York, and Lauren's in Fort Collins, Colorado. So we are almost never together.
I think that's
not only not the same city, but not even the same time zone.
Right.
We are all in different times.
Wow.
Shall we have an ice cream Zoom date, ladies?
We should. You can also have a cocktail hour, but
Yes.
All right. Next question.
Ah,
Which books written by your co-authors are your favorites? You can just pick one for each co-author.
okay.
just one. Hold on.
Oh, I know. Which one?
It's too hard.
All right, I'm ready. Wait.
Hold on. I'm being creepy.
What long title is she writing?
Probably I'm going to write the one that I've read the most times.
Just waiting for Emily.
I'm sorry, I have such bad handwriting, guys. Poor Heather has to try to read my handwriting.
I was going to say, should I get my... All right, here we go. Hold them up. So Sarah's, Emily. Sarah's is Whatever After. Lauren's Love You Bunches. Those
Aw.
are good ones. Yeah.
Because of
What
the
did you
what?
Piglet.
Aw, very good.
And Sarah's because there's a 7 dwarf that is named after me.
It's true. There's one named Lauren too. Bras and Broomsticks. And the
So
boyfriend
Lauren's
list.
favorites are Sarah's Bras and Broomsticks and Emily's The Boyfriend List. Oh, I love that.
And those are both ones that I've read multiple times for sure.
Oh.
Okay, so
Aw.
Sarah's favorites are Emily's What
What
Happened
Happened
on
on
Wednesdays. The picture book, yay!
I read
And
that
Lauren-
so many times. I practically know it by heart.
And Lauren's TTYL. Yeah, my
Aw.
favorite so many times.
It was so fresh and funny and different than anything else that had existed at that time. And I remember I read it before I knew Lauren. And I
I read
remember
Bras and Broomsticks before I read. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was Bras and Broomsticks. We had the yes.
That is awesome. All right, so I'm going to talk a little bit about each of your books. We're going to start with Sarah's for a second, and I'm going to ask you guys this question.
Okay.
If you could fall into a fairy tale like Abby in Whatever After, which fairy tale would you want to fall into?
Oh, that's so dangerous.
Such bad things happen in fairy tales.
I know. It's like
But you can make them better, you know?
oh yeah, that's true. That's true. So we could right some wrongs.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It could be one of those, just the first thing that comes to your mind. This is like a lightning round.
I'll go
Which is
first.
okay.
Okay. You're like,
Okay.
they're talking too much. They're being all like,
Sarah says Cinderella's because there's a ball. That's true.
Reason.
Oh, 12 Dancing Princesses.
whoops.
Hansel and Gretel.
Oh, you're crazy.
Well, no, because I feel very strongly that I would save those children. And as a stepmother,
okay.
I'm a stepmother myself. I feel like I need to go out there and save them.
Okay, because that's kind
I'm the
of
candy.
terrifying. All right, moving on. Okay, one of my favorite books of Lauren's is Life of Ty.
Aw.
Ty goes to the zoo, for those of you who don't know, and he comes home with a penguin.
Oops.
If you ladies went to the zoo, what animal would you want to come home with?
Okay, that's a good one. So you have good questions.
So
Yes, we've got lots of good comments coming in. Ooh, lots of people wanted to fall into Rapunzel. Interesting.
Disturbing.
I wonder, or maybe the hair is just so good to have that.
Okay. So Tebow on YouTube picked my favorite animal, a red panda. Yes. Yes. Oh, we've got lions. Okay. Here we go. Baby monkey for Sarah and a monkey for Maribel for Lauren,
Who really wants a monkey? Yes.
and a panda for Emily.
A big one or a small one, Emily?
Full size panda.
Oh
There's
my.
lots of people who want red pandas. This is awesome.
I just want regular black and white, full on panda.
Like the size of
Big
the
one.
giant black panda in the Panda Kung Fu
I
movie.
would-
Right. Cuddling
bigger than your
giant
husband.
panda.
yes.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
Toys Go Out is the story of three friends, Lumpy, Plastic, and Stingray. Who is who in your trio?
I forget them all.
Well,
Okay, so
my-
Lumpy is the
Lumpy
buffalo.
is Lumpy is a buffalo, and he is very
Grumpy.
to his stomach, a little grumpy, a little gruff, but anxious. Plastic is very bouncy, and she's a red rubber ball.
She
And
doesn't know it yet for a while, so she's
Yeah.
a tiny bit ditzy.
she's a little ditzy. She's very optimistic, but she's a big reader as well.
Yes.
And Stingray is a know-it-all poet. Sort of,
I don't know.
who is a Stingray?
Okay.
All right, I'm going to start reading Lauren's because she says that Emily is Stingray. Emily is she is Plastic.
I said Lauren and I were plastic.
Yeah.
And I was Stingray. But I had Emily as Lumpy first.
I should have put the minute you said bouncy, I was gonna add, I should have added Sarah into plastic because yes, absolutely.
Basically, I am not plastic. That is what they're saying.
Yeah, well,
All right.
pretty much. We're also both
little
not
Stingray.
the know-it-all poets.
Stingray and well, I mean, I of course am really all three of them, but I cop to being Stingray. It's true.
All right. We're going to go to a drawing phase.
Oh God. Okay.
We'll start off easy. Draw a Dritten.
I'm like,
Is there like how do we have about 2 hours? How much?
No, we do not.
I'm just really having fun reading what everybody would bring home from the zoo.
Oh, what would they bring home? I want to know.
Oh, people are bringing home otters and fisher cats and lions. Oh my gosh, Lauren, that's really good.
Thank
That's
you.
adorable. That is so cute. Oh, look, they're all nice. You guys are good. Do you practice this?
No.
No.
mine is really bad, but I
I
appreciate it.
remembered it.
I kind of wasn't. Yeah, I kind of think Emily's and mine were better than Sarah's.
I'm adding a tail into mine.
I'm a terrible artist.
No, yours was very cute. You know what? Yours was kind of like Carrot looked on the cover.
Sarah, don't say you're a terrible artist. So many children say that. You just have to say that you haven't practiced to get.
You're an emerging artist.
I am not. I'm emerging. Maybe by my 50th birthday, I will be
All right. So this
You rode a bike this in the past 6 months. I know you did.
Yes.
all right. So this last one's tricky. This is the last sort of question here.
Oh wait, we're not drawing anymore?
You're going to draw, but you have to draw another composite animal that's not in the book. So you have to
Okay.
make it up, and your co-authors have to guess what it is.
Oh, you're brilliant. You have such good questions. Okay.
Wow.
So take your time while you're doing that. I'll just talk about some of the comments. Ooh, Karen wants to fall into the Oz series. That would be cool.
That would be.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness, I'm struggling with this one.
Chloe wants to bring home a giraffe. That would be really difficult.
Is that my book?
We've got orangutans, bunnies. It's too much fun. Wow. You guys are working so hard.
I know, I'm taking this very seriously.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
I
Oh my
want
God. Everybody's favorite ice creams are also making me hungry. Cookies and cream. I forgot about cookies and cream.
that is a good one.
Moose tracks.
Dulce de leche, that is the best flavor, I feel like.
Well, yes, you feel like that.
Well, I know that I'm right.
Hmm.
Because I'm like Stingray. Okay, I am ready.
I'm almost
Okay.
ready. Hold on. I just have to think what the animal is.
You can show us yours, Emily, because everybody at home can guess what it is too. Because
Am I
Writing the name, what it is?
Am I supposed to have an answer for the name of it?
Yes.
Sure. Yes, I didn't think that. Yes.
Okay. I think I'm okay now. Wait, but we shouldn't put the answer. She just has to have the answer, right?
I don't remember it.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Wait, I'm not ready to look at yours yet, but I will be in just 1 second.
Oh my God.
Okay, friends at home.
Okay,
What
it's
is
all right.
Emily's
It's a
animal?
ducktopus. Wait, it's a.
Yeah.
But hold on, it's not a. Sarah, help me out. It's not a. It's one of those things that
Pelican?
Pelipus. Pelipus.
Pelipus.
Wait.
Yes! Nice job.
Okay,
Nice.
ready?
Okay.
Ready. We're ready for Sarah.
All right, a teddy bear
Teddy
with a
bear.
beaver, a teaver, or a
I
bear.
thought it was a mermaid animal.
Not a beaver. The other one.
A mermaid, a bear maid. I think it's a bear maid.
Well, it's
It's a
Okay.
bear.
Fish.
Wait, so a bear plus a fish?
yeah.
All right, I like that.
A fish.
Here comes mine.
I think I need to write that down.
I think you guys are going to have to work a little bit because my drawing is a little bit. All right. Wait, hold on. I'll get it closer. Yeah, all right. This is the face. Wait, to help you out, there's the face.
That's a giraffe.
I think it's a giraffe and
Flamingo.
ostrich.
Ostrich. Yes.
An ostrich.
Wait, hold on. Let me add.
An ostrich.
No, it's not an ostrich. Look, all right, I added a hint. That says ouch.
Oh,
These are pokey.
Oh, it's a porcupine giraffe.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so
Pork giraffe.
no,
It's a giraffe puff. Wait, no.
a giraffe.
a porky.
a giraffapine.
Giraffapine.
A giraffapine.
A
Giraffapine. Okay,
Giraffapine.
giraffapine. Porky, pork-a-raff.
I feel like it's always sad to miss the word pork if you can put it into something.
Okay, so porcu gif.
Porcuraff.
Pork giraffe.
Porcuraff.
Now it sounds like it's really fat. Well, okay.
A giraffapine.
This is why we have the best job. This is literally what we do. We sit around with porcuraff.
Pork giraffe. So people are commenting giraffapine.
I like giraffapine.
Giraffapine.
Giraffapine. Okay.
Giraffe-porcupine.
Also, good
Giraffe pork. Giraffe pork.
Oh, perfect. Done.
giraffe
That
pork.
makes it a food, though. I'm afraid people are going to want to eat it.
No, because it would be PORC.
Pork giraffe.
I'm worried. All right, let's get the.
All right. You guys are great contestants. Yay! Woo!
And you are great.
So before we pick prizes and see if anyone has any of their own questions, I thought it would be fun to talk a little bit about the TV show,
Oh,
You mean the movie?
the movie.
But you
The
can
movie.
watch
Let me,
it.
let me hide. Let me get this off.
It,
There we
it
go.
feels like
All
a
right.
TV show. It feels like a TV show.
The movie. So I'm just curious, who freaked out the most when you found out that this was going to be a movie?
Wait, hold on. I got to figure out how to.
Yeah, I got this.
I don't think it works. That one. I'm trying to say Sarah.
Sarah,
yeah, I was the most excited.
you're the most excited.
I think so.
There.
I also have my two kids are right in that demo. So
Yeah.
I have an 8-year-old and an 11-year-old. So they were, who they watch Disney Channel constantly as they still do. So it was very exciting for them to imagine the movie on it. And we could see the ads constantly when they were gearing up to premiere it, which is really, really fun for both of them.
But hold on, to clarify, we're all extremely excited. It's just that you used the verb freak out, and Emily's too dignified to freak out. And so that's why it's Sarah.
And
She's
Lauren already
like-
had a movie, so she was less excited.
No, I was very excited.
It was her second movie versus this was my first movie.
So how long was the actual process from
Oh
when
my
you
God.
found out to when it aired?
Well, the finding out was a long process because basically, to make a long story short, Disney said, we would like to get hold of Upside Down Magic. We said, sure, here it is. They gave us some money. And then 2.5 years later, they were like, oh, it's not a TV show after all. It's a TV movie. We want to make a movie instead. So there was this 2.5 year waiting period. We were like, what's happening over there? And then they were like, we're making a movie and we're ready to go, kind of. And so then we were very excited. But there had been this weird long waiting process. And I think that is very usual in the process of getting a book made into a movie, that there's almost always some kind of very long, drawn out waiting process. And the author often doesn't really know what's going on, where the people in Hollywood are doing what they're doing, figuring out how to adapt this thing. Lots of people commenting, thinking, rewriting, new writers getting hired, all kinds of stuff that the authors of the book are not really a part of. So a lot of times kids will say, why don't you make it into a movie? And we're like, it's not up to us. But in this case, we got really lucky and they made this wonderful movie.
So we have a question. Someone wants to know, were you able to help with the casting?
That, you know what? It's funny because the other question we get is, first we get, can you make it into a movie? And second is, and can I be in it? and alas, we have absolutely no say in really most of it. You know, we give Disney or whomever the permission to do it, and then we say, and we accept that it's now going to be a movie. It's going to be connected to our book, but it's not going to look just like our book. Mm-hmm. And the casting's not under our control, but they did a great job. I think another thing that made us all almost just as excited, if not more excited than hearing about the movie, was seeing who they cast for Nori. We were all like, oh my gosh, she's perfect. She is absolutely the Nori that we all had in our hearts.
That's
awesome. They sent us the casting videos for when they got the roles. So we were able to see it and kind of cheer, even though we weren't there in the room.
That's cool. That's cool. Did you have any, I'm trying to read these. Oh, did you write the movie?
Yep. No.
No.
We did it.
Written by Josh Kagan. And he did a really great job. And there was one point where they shared the movie script with us. And they said, do you have comments? And we all three read the movie script. And then we basically had 1 or 2 comments that we thought were important. And we gave those to Disney. And then Josh executed those comments in his own way. As well he should.
Yeah. But it was really great because they wanted to hear from us. And we knew that we were lucky to be asked, and they were really respectful and said, you know what, you guys make some good points. This will make it better. So they made changes that addressed those issues.
And we did get to go to set together, which was really fun. Upside Down Magic was filmed on Vancouver Island, and the 3 of us got to go out together and to see Sage Academy, which was exactly how we had envisioned, or how I had seen Sage Academy. Now, the books don't take place, and in the books, Nori applies to Sage Academy, a very fancy magic school, and doesn't get in and ends up going to Dunwiddle. But in the movie, they go to Sage Academy. So we got to see Sage Academy. It was really fabulous.
That's awesome. Here's a comment. They think you guys should have been in it.
Me too. I kept wanting them to say, "Would you like a cameo?" And I'm like, yes, please. But I think we were all, maybe, I don't know about Emily and Sarah, but I felt like I should be, that'd be uncool to say, "Can I have a cameo?" So I just kept my mouth shut. And, for whatever reason, they didn't want us in the movie. Super fun.
Who would you guys have wanted to be if you were in the movie?
Right. It's not like we're kids at school that could have played that, I guess.
Yeah.
Say that again, Sarah. What'd you say?
It's not like we were kids at school and could have played one of the students. We would have had to have played like a teacher.
Yeah, we could have been. I mean, we really could have. We could have only been somebody like. So we have friends who've made movies, and I know that in a great author, Julia DeViller's book, "How My Personal Private Journal Became a Bestseller," they might have changed the "Read It and Weep." It was her original title. Yeah. Anyway, she and her daughter are in a table at an ice cream shop. Like they're just sitting there eating during one scene. I'm like, that's the kind of cameo I want. I just want to. And in Dumplin', Julie Murphy is at the end at the Dolly Parton drag show. So I wanted something like that, but alas,
it's harder to do with 3 authors, I think.
No, I think
it's a little harder.
Nah.
But also it's fantasy. So like, when you see the adults and the clothes that they're wearing in the Upside Down Magic movie, like. Yeah. The flexing teacher is always wearing these amazing like purple outfits, and she's makeup on, and Vicki Lewis, who plays the headmistress, has like the most ornate red wig with like these huge.
Oh, it's her hair, honey. It's her real hair.
Okay.
I don't really know, but it never crossed my mind that it was a wig. You think it was a wig?
Well, Vicki Lewis has beautiful red hair, but I don't imagine they did it every day. I imagine on top of her head.
That is fascinating.
The magic of movies, right? The magic of movies.
But you know what? That makes me think the scene that we could have fit into so brilliantly would have been the final chaos, the scene where all the alumni come back.
Oh, yes. We could have been alumni.
We could have been there. I was there for the filming of it, except they filmed that scene for it was at least a week. So you would have had to have been on set for a week to be
I could have done that.
Oh, wow.
Next time, how about we make another movie and put as part of our agreement? We just want like a flat.
Must be in it. So
cameo.
Speaking of next things, somebody would like to know if you are currently working on another Upside Down Magic book.
Yes, sir, ma'am.
And do you want to tell us anything about that?
It's awesome.
It's
I'll tell you more about it.
It'll be out next summer, I believe, July. We just finished it. It just went to copy editing last week. So we're very excited to see the copy editor's notes. Copy editors checks for grammar and spelling and all that. So we'll see that probably in a few weeks. And then it'll go into production, which means it'll get designed. And we'll see that again. And then it'll be in stores next summer.
But I have a question, and Heather, I think you can, unless I don't have something turned on, you're the only one who can see comments. Is that right?
Yes.
So one of the things that's fun about writing it is that Emily, Sarah, and I often find out that we all tend to think we're right about things, and then we find out, maybe we're not. Like I thought everybody in the world knew what the heel of the bread loaf is. Heather, do you know what the heel of the bread loaf is?
Well, I do, because I never want to eat it.
Exactly. And Sarah was like adamant that no, not everybody knows that, Lauren, no. And so, Sarah gets scary. So we said, okay, we'll do it your way. But
I Googled it. It's not an expression. And then once I Googled it.
Here she goes. Sorry, shouldn't have laughed, shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's a yeah. Sorry, what were you saying?
Well, so and the book. So ask our viewers can weigh in. Sarah, Emily, and I all had different experience with what I would call a lock-in. I think Emily found that term scary and rigorous and like not nice to children. And to me, it sounded super fun. And I was really familiar with what a lock-in is. And Emily and Sarah, I thought you just wanted to call it like a sleepover. And so ask Heather, would you report back? But only read the ones that say
yes, I will. So
what
everybody
in that school is, and does it sound fun, or does it sound like a very bad thing that's happening?
All right, we're gonna wait.
Yeah. Emily, it sounded like you did. All right.
Oh, can I just say one thing about book 8? because Sarah explained the whole process of making the book in an awesome way. But what she didn't say is that what Night Owl is about is
right.
Sebastian's point of view as well as Nori, and it's a school sleepover and scavenger
Lock in.
for a holiday that we invented, which is called Big Night, which is the longest night of the year, and the kids get to stay up super late
And have lots of moon cookies.
I love that holiday.
Thanks.
These are invisible owls.
Yes.
Okay, so we're getting lock-ins are fun. And is lock-in different than a lockdown?
Yes.
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to say.
And no, people say lock-in is a big sleepover. We're
Yes.
getting a lot of lock-in is a big sleepover. It's fun. It's fun.
Okay.
And yes, it's different than a lockdown.
That's really, really scary, and I don't want to read a book about that because it scares me.
I
And we're getting a lot of comments that Nori and Lacey should be friends.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
Don't fuck around.
Oh, so
All right.
secret about Lacey Clench. This is what nobody knows about Lacey Clench. Lacey Clench is a character that Lauren made up to tell her children about a horrible child. Like I don't really know exactly why, but we were like, who should the villain mean person in this book be? And Lauren was like, oh, there's a character I've always talked about with my children named Lacey Clench.
She's the cautionary tale. Like if ever the kids don't want, if I don't want, my kids are older now, but I'm like, I'll tell a story about, once upon a time, if the kids had a field trip, these kids went on a field trip to the Cheeto factory. And the one thing the guy said was, don't touch the Cheetos. But then at the end of the field trip, somebody had orange fingerprints everywhere. And everybody said, it wasn't me, it wasn't me, it wasn't me. And then they said, hold out your hand. And sure enough, Lacey Clench's fingers were all orange. And she got kicked out and did not get her truck full of Cheetos bags after all. And so then my children were very well behaved on the Cheeto factory out truck.
Parenting tips from Lauren.
Lacey Clench, bring her
All
out,
right.
put her through hell.
I'll use Lacey Clench as your fear person as well.
All right. So I've got the Dritten Bowl here. And we're going to pick 3 winners, and we're going to ask the people who are the winners to email us. And I'm going to post the email that you should email in just a minute. So email us if you are picked. Well, let's pretend, Emily, reach into this bowl here.
No, wait, I can't.
Good job, Emily. All right. Emily has picked. Emily. Emily Woodward. Email us.
Excellent.
You're going to get the first prize.
Emily,
All right, Lauren, here we go.
Okay,
Let's have you reach in.
there, I spit it back out at you.
All right. Lauren has picked T Bobo.
Oh, yeah.
T Bobo, you're going to shoot us an email. We're going to put our email up.
Good job, T-Bobo.
All right, Sarah, last. Reach in.
Oh, the high above.
All
Nice.
right, and she's got Joey Walsh. Hey, Joey, you guys are all the winners of the Upside Down Magic game show. This has been so much fun. So before we go, number one, I want to thank you guys for doing this.
Oh,
Thank you for putting all that work into this amazing game show.
Oh my
It
gosh,
was-
you're amazing. This is the most fun ever.
Super fun. I want everyone who's watching to know that all of their books are available here. So online, feel free. But if you have an independent bookstore in your neighborhood, please go there too. It is really important right now more than ever. One bookstore a week has been closing since the start of COVID. So if you want your local bookstore to be there tomorrow, you need to support them today. So we're happy to get you these books, but please try your local bookstore first. Just need to say that. Don't want to bring anyone down, but you guys are awesome. This was fun. I'm really glad I got a chance to see you. We're used to doing school visits together. And
It's wonderful. Thank you so much. And you made it so fun and you put so much energy
Oh.
into it. Wait, hold on. What magic skill would Heather have? I guess she would be a fixer. You fix everything and make it all work. You
you guys are great. All right, we're going to sign off now. Everybody have a great night. Thanks, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Bye, friends. See you later, guys.